Y'all ready for this?
And since we're live,
Y'all ready for this?
so yep.
Everybody having a good time.
And we are live, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to our podcast. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but we seem to have fixed the problem, and we're here. So let's welcome everybody.
Yeah.
We have Ricky at the Swasser Gang in the building.
What's
Give
up?
him a round of applause. Yeah. We have Nando Scapes. We have Fernando in the building.
Escaper in the house.
Indeed.
And we have a Don Boost Billion in the building.
Boost trillionaire.
And myself, Nolan. So today we're actually streaming from my home, trying to mix it up and see how that goes. And we're having a good time. How's everyone doing?
It's 2 a.m., man.
It's 2 a.m., y'all.
It's 3 a.m. in Chino.
Just about, 3 a.m. in Chino. That's where we're...
Time, it's the next day.
12 a.m.
Yeah, so we're excited. We have a lot of good stuff in store for you guys. We have some questions from our customers. I'm going to be asking Fernando some interesting questions, and we also have some exciting stuff coming from Ricky. So let's get into it. Some of the questions we have that our customers submitted. The first one is from Benel C2585. What fish do you think deserves far more popularity than what it currently gets?
I think sparkling gouramis. Sparkling gouramis are very nice. They make cricket noises and frog noises.
Do they sell well?
Why would you want that?
They sell pretty good.
Why not just get a frog?
That sounds terrible.
They're cheap and they're cheap. They have really nice colors. Lots of blues, lots of greens, lots of noises. What you guys think?
I think you could play those noises on YouTube.
Have you had one done?
No.
Yeah, I can tell.
Fun fact. They also have a labyrinth lung like a betta fish.
True. That is very cool.
But it doesn't make them any cooler. They're still suck.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, gouramis are
That's
cool.
your opinion, brother.
Hey, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
They're kind of like one of those fish that are underrated because they take a while to color up, right?
Yeah, and they're just like interesting. Like their behaviors, they're like hunting for stuff.
Centerpiece?
No.
Secondary centerpiece.
If you have a 5-gallon.
Absolutely not.
Secondary centerpiece. Like if you have like some pistos in there, throw in a group of those.
Your pistols are gonna eat them things.
Yep.
Probably
Oh, yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Mine are strong.
They work out?
I raise mine strong. Yeah, I train mine.
Built them a little gym escape?
Yeah. In home.
Would you call it 27 hour?
State of the art. Yeah. Sure.
Any other fish you think deserve more popularity than what they currently get? I would say green kubatais. They look kind of boring, kind of gray at the beginning, but once they color up, have a nice green, kind of a unique green color.
Yeah. You're welcome. I made them popular, huh?
You actually did. Yeah.
Yeah?
We get a bunch of customers asking about those in your tank.
Yeah, man.
Still there?
They always
when you set it up.
They always want to like. They always think that it's supposed to be like that green, and then like you tell them it takes a while for them to color up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like show them the ones in the shop. They're like, no, that's not the same fish.
Yeah, the ones in your scape are what, like a couple of years now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Honestly, yeah. They look so neon now every time I visit.
Some people ask, like, is that a natural color? Of course.
Yeah, it almost looks
It's
fake.
juiced.
Especially that.
juice them.
That's
Wait, I
GMO.
can't say the word, huh?
They're on a steroid cycle.
I can't say they're real glowfish.
You just said it. Oh shit.
Right up.
Oh shoot.
I think-
Dude, that's
I think-
We're gonna get a copyright strike.
I
Dude,
think the algae in the tank
gonna
brings
get
out their
shot,
green.
Are we?
We're gonna get strike down by
Yeah.
YouTube.
We're gonna get shut down.
We're done.
Swatted.
All right, are there any fish that are really popular that are basically just overrated?
Coolie loaches. I don't like coolie loaches.
Sparking Gourami. Totally overrated.
Overrated by one person.
All
Guy
right.
to my right.
Objectively wrong on them, but okay.
I would say red tail catfish. I think they're overrated.
Catfish?
A red tail cat.
The ones that get like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humongous.
the biggest.
People
of
ask for
dogs.
them. but I think they just don't understand how big that fish gets and how fast it'll get big. So I think it's overrated. Even convict cichlids, I think those are overrated too.
Oh, because they breed like crazy, huh?
Yeah, they get aggressive too.
Yeah.
Any others?
Polar parrots.
Basically all big cichlids.
Yeah.
No.
Underrated, right? Underrated.
Right now we're saying what's overrated.
Overrated.
A fish is overrated.
Yeah. Guppies.
Nah, guppies always hold a special place in my heart.
Actually, I'll agree with Adon. I would say guppies.
Yeah.
Everybody wants
You
guppies. We
think?
always have guppies, but I feel like they're cool, but like I don't know.
That's how
What
I
else
feel.
are you-
That's how I feel about platies and mollies.
Where else are you gonna get?
When a
those
customer
colors,
comes
though?
in and they're like, "I want a platy or molly," I'm like,
But the
That's what
platy, the
yeah,
males
"What
and
you came in
females,
for?"
the males and females
Yeah.
both have color. With guppies, the females are kind of.
There's
I
an
don't know, but
there's an exception though.
Sometimes.
If it's one,
You have a
it's-
bunch of guppies. I know.
yeah, but I keep them single species. Like
Yeah, I do that.
Well, that's true. That's
yeah.
true.
when people start buying guppies and buying an assortment, that's when they start mixing and
Yeah.
you have
It's not
They
good.
start
Yeah.
making cooler colors.
no.
Yeah.
Not for the
Okay.
females.
Except for the one breeder who's been bringing in those endlers in our shop.
Which endlers?
The rainbows,
in the
and
hallway?
other ones that are other colors.
The ones
Has
in the
that guy-
hallway
has
we
that
got
guy come in
recently.
before?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's the
because
first time I
a
deal with them.
customer came in, I think
Oh, is it a different
Tuesday,
customer?
and he brought in 200 males.
Yeah, so that I thought that was the same guy that brought in the rainbows,
I
no?
don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Mm.
never
They
mind.
look slightly different, but they look
They
pretty
look-
uniform, right? The ones
They
he
look
brought in.
pretty good.
No, the ones that came in the
No.
other day.
Yeah.
No, there's a bunch of different ones, but they
Ah,
all look
okay.
really like.
They look good.
nice.
They
Yeah.
look good.
They look
Okay.
like they've been
I was thinking about getting some.
selectively
I don't
worked.
even have room for them.
No, but see, Adon, you're talking about guppies or endlers?
I'm talking about guppies. Like,
Okay,
Those
so
are
you were.
wild type guppies.
Okay.
shout out to Sean
Well,
from
Guppy Express USA. Shout out to you.
yeah, shout out to Sean. He got me my guppies.
Woo.
Well, I bought them from him, and they're very nice.
On the underrated topic, I think Medaka are still underrated as a fresher
Yeah,
to the hobby
I feel like they're not as popular yet,
in the U.S. anyways.
even though we've been talking about it so much. And
Oh, it's definitely grown.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like we've talked about it amongst our community, but like the fish hobby is kind of different all over. I think so. Like Orange County, they're kind of hot.
Yeah,
true.
I do want to see like more come though, like different like tricolors or I don't know, cooler ones. Like we get a few to the shop.
I think the rarer ones don't put out as much too.
Yeah, they like less, right?
Sometimes people are bringing some
Also
in.
weaker usually, like in terms of genetics.
Oh, I talked to that customer
I don't know.
Ty. He does like the platinum, like the sorted ones, and he said like those always give. And he tried the Neptune ones, and he was like, yeah, they give like 2, 3 at a time.
Yeah, because sometimes
Uh,
people will try to bring some in and they'll bring like 7, and it's like that's gonna sell like in 2 customers.
And that's like one
Yeah.
whole season of breeding. For them.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably why they're priced the way they are.
I do like the Hikari fins though, ones that have like the extra finish.
All right,
Sweet.
so next one. This is also from Benel C2585. What was the most expensive mistake you have ever made in the aquarium hobby? Dun dun dun.
I'll go first. Mine was the fact that I got sucked back into the aquatic hobby by looking at shrimp. First it was Neos, and I'm like, wow, look at these colors of shrimp, like base colors of like solid red, blue. It's so crazy. And then I saw Caridina shrimp and how colorful and crazy those looked. And so somehow, some way, I was able to find a couple of guys that were getting out of the hobby. I decided to buy a bunch of their
So like
setups.
$800 later.
Hundreds of dollars later. But what the retail value on these shrimp was probably in the thousands because they were selling it to me for like cheap. But street price of these shrimps or something like
Street price?
On the black market?
on the black market.
We're talking street type.
10
street
to
price.
$25 each. Right?
That's what they told you?
Yes. They told me. So yeah, that's obviously it's not like the same. It's not like a huge like a tank blew up on me, but I was pretty sad. Not gonna lie.
Slowly over time, losing
Slowly
them.
over time, like just your whole Carradina Skittles tank just fails,
That happened.
Yeah.
and then one day you
Me
look
too.
in and there's just nothing going on. It's very sad.
Yeah, this isn't the most expensive for me, but I remember one time at the shop we had like 300 sun-kissed shrimp in a tank, and then Fernando decides to throw in a flagfish, and then nobody knew about it till 3 days later, and we had 2 sun-kissed shrimp left. So that was probably like $800,
Nice little buffet for that.
Yeah.
You gotta subtract like the freaking like half of them were hybrids. They're all like freaking wild.
No.
Yes.
You're trying to
I
justify
spent,
it.
Like
oh.
half of them were hybrids.
All right, so
bro.
I
it
called
wasn't-
the heck out of those shrimp. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
They
We made
were-
them nice.
Yeah, they were good.
On that note, that's an underrated fish right there. American flagfish.
Oh, true.
So this isn't my most expensive
Callback.
mistake, but I remember back in the day, at my first fish store, this was probably 2008. I underestimated the silver arowana, and I think I bought about 12 silver arowana. They're maybe about 8 inches long. I had them for sale. I put them in a 40-gallon. I covered it. The next day, when I get to the shop, all my arowana are gone, and I was like, I don't know. I was confused. I didn't understand. And I looked behind my rack, and there was like maybe 6 inches of space, and all the arowana had jumped out, and they were all dried up like beef jerky behind the rack. And I looked at the top of the tank, and there was maybe like a 2-inch gap in the back where I didn't cover. So all the arrows jumped out of that little hole like
Bruh.
overnight. So that was
Dang.
probably $600-700 mistake, but I still remember that one.
That hurts.
Gee.
Yeah, especially I love arrows.
Asian arrows.
Yeah, they weren't Asian arrows, that's for sure.
Damn.
Don,
Or
any
maybe they were.
expensive mistakes?
Yeah.
You got a few?
Yeah. Few.
Just one.
Yep. Like Ricky said, getting in the hobby. You know,
Oh, the getting in the hobby was the mistake.
Always lost is that
$1 billion later.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I did take a huge financial loss.
Just getting into the hobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was thinking, it's okay. I'll make it back. I'll profit from this. So, nothing came of
Profit
it.
from
The
this.
biggest fallacy of the hobby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can make some money on this fish. Then.
Yeah, we'll breed them.
but also Brownie Ghost 2011. Super rare plant.
How much
Oh,
did you pay for that?
Wait, the plant you made go extinct, right?
Yes,
Yeah, the main culprit.
They have a documentary on me.
Yeah.
A documentary on you specifically.
He's wanted
Yeah.
by the plant
Netflix?
police.
Poacher.
If you guys aren't aware, Brownie Ghost 2011 is a super rare Bucephalangia, right?
Yeah.
One of your top.
Yeah, it's my.
Why don't you tell the audience about it so that
Tell them
those
about
that
it.
don't know why is it so rare? What's so hard about to find?
It got over harvested, and so
By you?
yeah.
Is that why you're the
Yeah, you
billionaire?
were there firsthand.
Is that why you're the billionaire? You decided just to own the market and then destroyed everybody on it?
Yes.
That was his most expensive mistake right there.
Yeah, because for a little tiny stem with like 4 leaves was probably like 120.
Hold on. One tiny stem. You spent $120.
Was it worth it?
Man, we need to raise our prices.
Oh, did it
And
melt?
that was on the cheap side too at the time.
Did you get it going?
Huh?
Did you
Was
get
it growing?
It
You
was,
got it to grow?
no, I didn't see anything.
Anything at all? It just melted.
No, it didn't melt. It was.
It just stayed.
Yeah.
One little leaf.
Yep.
2011. Just one little leaf.
Yeah, man.
Have
You
you
should have seen it though. It was beautiful.
It
have
was
you,
beautiful for those 2
Yeah.
days.
have you tried like looking into buying another one? Maybe.
It's extinct.
No. It's not a stink.
Oh.
There's different types of
It's-
brownie.
No,
It's endangered.
no.
There's no more 2011.
Okay, guys. How Brownie goes 2011 because 2011 was the last year it was seen in the wild. So now the only way you could get it is through cultivators that
Right.
propagate this plant. So now it's only in the trade, just like
Right.
some of the fish in the hobby.
Like white cloud minnows.
You can't find them in the wild anymore.
Wow.
So does that mean that technically, if you have Bucephalangia brownie
Ghost 2011.
ghost, but not 2011,
Oh, brown and ghost.
then it still counts as
No. Hard no.
it has
Well,
to be cultivated.
what?
It has to be captured outside for you to say it's 2011.
No,
No, 2011 is a different thing.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
2011 is just a specific type
Got you.
of the
Because
brownie
the
ghost.
brownie ghost just looks like brown or like
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
dark,
I've
dark
seen that
brown
one.
or something.
Yeah,
The ghost, doesn't it look like purple or something?
yeah. It looks like, imagine like a nebula.
Does it have to be
Picture a
specific
nebula.
parameters? Did you just
That's
tell me
easy
to
to
picture the
picture.
stars in the sky?
Yeah,
Amazing.
like a nebula, purple.
Think of
kinda-
a nebula,
kinda see,
bro.
You know, that just exploded. It's
I watched,
very.
I watched Men in Black too.
Then you know
That was
exactly
a
what I'm talking about.
good
Hey, you don't.
thing to imagine.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
imagining nebulas.
Okay, wait.
Imagine
But the
space.
purple, does it stay purple all the time, or does it have to be specific parameters for it to achieve that coloration? Like my red algae.
there are
Like-
parameters that increase it, but the care is pretty much the same as any other boost. But the purple is strikingly prominent throughout the entire time. Like even you don't need a special light really to show the purpleness. It's just there.
I have seen it on some dude's like reel on Instagram and it looks insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
It's
um,
different.
Send it to Adon next time.
Okay.
You probably just changed the filters on it and made it more purple.
You use the blue
Photoshop.
light.
AI.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it looks really good though.
I used
I
cloud.
really.
I used cloud to make it.
Ooh.
Did you ever take a picture of it?
I have dreams of
I did,
having
yeah.
a boost
Take a
of
selfie with
form.
No.
no?
In the water, man. It
Yeah.
is in the
In
water.
the wild, in
Upside
the
down.
Amazon or whatever.
I was on a canoe.
On a canoe.
Yeah.
Woo.
Have you ever thought of just taking it out, putting it in a stream, and just saying you found it, wild caught?
Yo, it's
No, because there's documentation that it can't be found in the wild anymore. So I would be lying, and then I wouldn't be Boost Billion anymore.
and then they
Well, you never
send
know.
you to jail.
Somebody could have planted some in Mouse.
Boost
Park.
jail.
In my square.
Yeah, mouse is gonna have that.
There's
I
no,
bet you there's like
there's no water
some,
movement.
some like remote spot where there's like a nice little clump of Boost 2011,
Oh yeah.
super purple in the wild, and nobody just knows.
Have you wanted to go hunting for it first?
Yeah. Have you ever actually gone
Boost in
foraging
the wild looks sick.
in Borneo or in Sumatra or
I haven't.
Isn't it?
Indonesia.
Is it Philippines too?
What'd you say?
It's in
Sumatra?
Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in the Philippines? No.
Fiji,
No?
Well, they're not.
That's Fiji?
Native from there.
Oh.
Mm.
Southeast Asia.
But there are
Oh.
Boosts in Indonesia.
It's called Sumatra.
Wait, did you say Mouse Square Park has no flow?
Yeah, it looks like a swamp.
It's a swamp. It's a bayou.
There's definitely
Yeah.
no Bucephalangia in Mouse Square Park.
No, there's nothing there.
In the bayou.
Is there fishing? in
There's probably
Mouse Square Park?
crayfish though.
There's fishing, right?
Yeah.
There, people go fishing there.
Yeah,
I've never been there.
I don't remember there being a creek or a lake. Oh wait.
There is a
Yes,
lake.
There is.
Yeah,
There's just
I don't
like a
think people
few, no?
fish there. There's just like
it's just a swamp.
foul,
You
like,
could fish, but you'll catch like a freaking guppy or something. I don't know. Like a platy, maybe?
Trinidad plecos.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Moving on. If using a canister filter for a 36-gallon bow front aquarium, where and what direction should the flow be? This is from Vanguard Coatings.
Can you repeat that?
I think it depends on what's inside your tank.
So if using a canister filter for a 36-gallon bow front, where and what direction should the flow be for the canister?
Depends on the canister. If it's strong enough, it'll probably just reach anywhere, wherever you put it. I think.
I like putting it towards the back.
Oh yeah.
Well, typically
Oh,
people are
nice,
gonna
yeah.
put their intake and their return in
Yeah,
the back.
right on the bow.
Yeah.
So we all agree in that size aquarium, it's probably 30 inches or 36 inches. Any direction should probably be okay. I personally like aiming the return at the intake, just to kind of push any debris or anything towards the intake to get it into that filter.
when I go all out, I like to put them both on the same side. The
Like next to each other
yeah, well no, like
on one corner.
on one side of the glass of the
Okay.
tank because it's pushing out the water in to the opposite side and then has to come back around to the same spot or the inlet,
Hmm.
and that ensures that everything's getting
Proper flow.
proper flow, everything's getting circulated, everything's getting touched by the filter. Because I noticed I've done diagonal and like the flow going diagonal.
Vertical.
Was that when you were a rookie?
No, I was experimenting. Okay, I was experimenting. So the diagonal,
How'd that work
That
out?
was a
for you?
weird time in your life.
and then having the both of them, both of the pipes were at the back corners, but the outlet was diagonal, and then I thought that having a diagonal would add more flow with double turbulence because because it hits the corner and then it has to go
So it would
the opposite
speed up.
directions.
It would just start being like a whirlpool in there.
Nah.
So,
goes
that,
in
so,
and
it's,
then it
so
goes
Adon was looking at a boat,
Starts a black hole.
pillars behind, saw this double turbulence thing going on. He's like, I
Oh,
want to
that's probably how it
recreate
works.
Well, you gotta think about like
The
where's
tide pools.
what's the best way to move the,
The
water,
jetties
you
and
know?
stuff,
you
you
know?
know?
Yeah. You gotta think of it, the
Gotta
best
think
way to
about the
move the water.
moon.
All right, so I think we hit that answer spot on. So
Did we?
let's move on. So I just recommend don't aim at diagonal, but to each their own.
Horrible idea.
So
Just attack it down.
uh, T
Don't want double
Diamonds
turbulence.
27 asks, "What makes an aquascape feel alive rather than just beautiful?" I think that's a good question.
An aquascape.
I got one for that.
Okay.
First thing you want is some living plants, because some people try to get away with like plastic and maybe not even having plants and just doing like a hardscape.
Mhm.
But I think you have to you got to get yourself to a point where you're willing to probably kill some plants or attempt to kill some plants to get yourself to a point where you like your aquascape. 'Cause
And even-
it's rough to get it. You're not going to always get
Especially
out
at dawn.
your first
kill boost.
yeah. You're not going to usually get like your achieved look that you're thinking in your head off of your first attempt. It usually takes a few times.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of customers, they'll come into our showroom and they'll be like, "Oh, I want a tank that looks like this," and I'll tell them like, "This tank has been set up for 2 years. Stuff has grown in ways that we didn't want it to, but it just looks natural because it just takes time." Kind of just going off what Ricky was saying, that it just takes time for nature to kind of do its thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And adding like a mix of livestock, like the shrimp, the cleanup crew, different fish in there that kind of look natural together. Just I don't know. You could look at like every part of the tank and it looks like there's something living there. You know.
Its own ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that does make a tank feel alive when you have different crews doing different things. You got the cleanup crew, like shrimp and snails. Cleaning the plants because in nature there's a lot of scavengers.
Mm-hmm.
And you got you could get your community fish that are providing nutrients in the water column for the plants.
Nutrients.
How are they providing nutrients?
Huh?
How do they
Ammonia.
provide nutrients?
They're fish waste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, if you got like epiphytes, obviously it will help them out. But more specifically, you can't really buy a fish that doesn't fit with your tank. If you got small shrimp, you won't put a big a big fish in there.
People do.
People do it, but they die.
Yeah, but then
They never make it.
they disrupt the ecosystem. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
yeah,
kill
yeah,
the
yeah.
cleanup crew.
Yeah, having everything like that lives harmoniously. That's
Oh.
a big word.
Ooh.
Harmoniously.
Ooh,
The word of
Ooh,
the-
Fernando
word of the-
stepping up.
the day.
Yeah.
Word of the cast.
I think it comes
Yeah.
back to doing research too, and not just buying a fish because you think it's cool.
Taking your time with the whole thing too, not rushing it, choosing the right plants where they should look cool.
I feel like lately I've been telling customers
Take your time.
to take their time. And like people kind of usually come in and they're like, and I mean I'm guilty of this. I think everybody's been guilty of this, where you want to do as much as you can in like one weekend, or like you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I just want to enjoy it already and see things swimming around, and I'll rush the scape, I'll rush the planting.
Mhm.
But that when you do that, you always come back. Usually a few weeks later, a few months later, and you're like,
I should have
I
done
wish
this.
I did it the right way and took my time. So it's always a, what do you call it? Like, when you look back and you're like, I wish I made changes. I didn't rush the process.
Mhm.
I do. That's a good point. I do find myself a lot when customers come in, kind of like telling them to kind of slow down, or they're like, "Hey, I want a bunch of fish today. I want to I want to fill up my tank." And yeah, that's great for sales, but like for the long term, like you don't always just want to like put a bunch of fish. Plants are a little bit different, but a lot of things, yeah, I agree. You do want to do it slow.
I think even having like a picture or a few pictures to go off of, if you want to go for escape, kind of planning the plants you want to get, and not just going to the store and just getting anything. That helps a
Yeah.
lot with like the overall scape and like
Yeah.
look of it too.
Doing research, screenshotting pictures.
Yeah, saving them into like a folder or something and just
Go back. That goes back to like doing research.
yeah.
Draw.
Yeah, draw. I've seen a Don draw and he made this scape in your
Yeah.
showroom.
I use my iPad Mini or wherever it is, and I draw out the scapes, and then I actually stick
Get-
by it. Don't try to change it, and I make notes. This is where bonsai is gonna go. This is where the carpet
nebula.
grass is gonna go. This is
This is where the nebula goes.
and on top of this stone is gonna be the Boost
This is where the-
2011. right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Did you put a note for your booth, Brownie Ghost?
What's I didn't want to buy anymore. It was expensive. Yeah.
I will say, buying the best light you can afford will definitely be something you don't regret for your planet tank. If you skimp out on a light, kind of do yourself a little bit of an injustice. So buy the best light that you can afford, and you can always upgrade later. But a good light, a good filter with some good flow, definitely helps make it alive.
Yeah, Nolan has a beautiful light. You went all out.
Yeah, I think it was like
The
a
Nolan's Aquarium.
$500 light. Got the,
Damn.
I think so.
Something like that.
Chihiro's Slim 90. So, yeah, I got a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the question portion of our podcast. We're going to move on to the next subject. So we answered what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions or so on that one. So we're going to move along. So we're going to actually put Fernando, known as Nando. You can find him on Instagram at Nandoscapes. So we're going to be doing a quick little interview with him. So he's been working at the shop, I would say maybe a little over 2 years now. And he has moved up the ranks from custodian to one of the top aquascapers we have in the shop. So
Sorry,
how long
dude.
have you been into aquascaping?
Aquascaping specifically?
Yes.
When did I start coming into the store? That was like a little bit after COVID,
Like
no?
5 days ago.
Yeah, something like
I think you
years
were
ago.
coming in maybe like what, 2 years or something before you like started working at the shop, kind of.
I think so. I think it was maybe 2022
Okay.
ish. At first I was just into fish, no matter what. Like I wasn't into plants as much, but my brother started kind of getting into like CO2 and stuff, and I was like against CO2, like hard.
I feel you, buddy.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah.
I was a
Now
total
you
hater.
laugh at those people.
Yeah, dude. It's unreal how the turntables.
Oh.
But he got me into it. He did the first like CO2 tank, and I saw that, and that was like,
You fell in love.
yeah, I was like, damn, you could do this. I didn't know you could do that. And then, yeah, I just started going from there. He got me a CO2 cylinder because he works construction, and he just like found one, and they like just let him have it. So I got that, and then I just got the regulator.
You checked to
doing
make sure it wasn't
CO2.
filled up with helium, right?
No, I didn't check at all.
What?
But
Actually?
That's why those.
I mean, it
fish
says
didn't
CO2
make it.
like
Oh,
right on the
okay.
cylinder.
Oh,
It was actually oxygen.
Yeah, it's just straight oxygen into my tank. Woo! Extra oxygen.
Where are the
But
plants growing?
But having that first tank with CO2, I still have pictures of it, and it just it trips me out how much CO2 makes a difference. But
Is there a certain aquascaper that you admire or get like inspiration from
mm,
besides Adon?
there's a decent
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah.
Adon is probably number one, -1. I don't know. I mean, I want to say the main one is probably like MJ Aquascaping off YouTube, just because his videos are like really nice, like nicely filmed and all that, or just stuff on Instagram, like photos of random people's tanks. I like Kalem's fish tanks on Instagram. I think he has a YouTube too, but he has some cool stuff. He has Brownie Ghost 2011, brother.
Hey.
Ooh.
He mentioned.
He must have skills. He didn't kill it.
Yeah, he didn't kill it, and he grew it. He
bought
grew
some-
a lot of
Maybe,
it,
maybe
actually.
he's the boost trillionaire.
Should ask him, yeah. He's from, like, Canada or something.
Hey, you know, we talked about it though, right? Am I gonna stop being a billionaire?
What are you going to do now?
I don't think that's a good plan. You should.
That's, yeah, you shouldn't be
Yeah.
planning for that.
I don't know. Just, but anyway,
So Fernando, if you could pick like, what are your favorite hardscape materials to use if you were setting up like just a new scape 10-gallon? What's like your go-to rock or wood that you feel most comfortable using?
Probably black lava rock and spiderwood. Those two together. I have my scape is that right now at home.
Mm-hmm.
really,
Like my main tank.
Is that the big one?
Those
The
are
55?
interesting combination.
they're like
It's very different.
the first thing
You would
a
not
beginner would choose, because it
Calling
just
you
looks,
out.
looks so striking.
You're-
He said
You hearing this guy right now?
He said
You're
that's
seriously gonna say that right now?
Well, I chose that. I'm
Seriously
saying,
gonna say that right
I
now?
chose it. No, I'm saying.
I remember my first scape.
He pretty much was like, man, that was light work, man.
No, I'm saying like spiderwood is hard to work with, in my opinion, because it's so
Yeah.
entangled.
Just toss it in there and call it Dutch.
That's what I did, and and then lava rock, obviously, it's porous and it's they're really round, so it's hard to like stack them.
No, but we get good ones at the shop that actually have like little crevices and stuff.
We'll get like
It
five
depends where you get it.
boxes, and then Fernando will pick one rock.
Yeah, yeah. The nicest rock.
Yeah, I wasn't throwing shade at the the new beginners, but like it's very unique, and most people I think would choose it because of the character.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult to implement it in a scape. I would say I struggled.
Not my.
Yeah, you probably struggle.
Oh yeah, scape off.
Not me.
Oh, thanks, man.
Ooh, not me.
Ooh, Aquasop 2026.
Fernando, if you would have some favorite plants that you like to use in escape, what are a few of your favorite? Not
Like-
easiest, just favorite.
Like top 3, top
Yeah.
5.
No, top 2 or 3.
Top 1.
We're not here all day.
Top
Like
number.
plants you love to have in your scape. You just love them.
Rotala, any type of Rotala.
Not Vallisneria?
Nope.
Anti-val guy.
Anti-Val. I don't like it. Too many runners.
Do the hair.
Anubius. I like Anubius a lot.
Poor man's boost.
Petite.
Knackers, seaweed.
Pearlweed. I like pearlweed a lot. You
Some
can make
wa-
some really
some
nice
Washington.
bushes out of that. Big,
So what's the water?
big bush.
Ricky.
So for a beginner, what are a couple plants you would recommend for a beginner, somebody who's starting out non-CO2, that you would recommend for their tank?
Something for like a Don.
Yeah, beginner over here, you know.
Yeah. Probably the most beginner friendly, like Java Ferns, Anubius, Boost.
Boost 2011.
Boost 2011. There you go.
It's not beginner friendly.
Good one. Good one.
Ghost 2011.
Expensive but beginner. Yeah. So you should have been able to grow it.
Beginner budget friendly.
Moss. You could do moss too.
I was gonna say, you
Bulbitis.
guys not bring a moss. That's like the one thing.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Moss. Yeah.
I like moss.
Yeah,
Same,
moss-
brother.
Moss is good.
'Cause you're a shrimp guy. Shrimp people love moss.
Yeah, true. But also, like moss is just you don't have to plant it on anything. It could just be free floating.
I like Physidens moss. I have a good patch of it growing right now.
So it's just nice.
Physidens,
Nice.
under the
Something
right
kinda flame.
circumstances,
Flame moss is like
nothing can beat it.
Yeah, we're saying favorite mosses now.
No, it's not that segment yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's keep the focus on Fernando. This is his moment right here. No pressure.
Kind of Looney Tunes in that.
Do you have a favorite type of lighting that you use or recommend?
Chihiro's lights.
how
Anything
natural.
Chihiro's is pretty good.
Dang.
Anything with the app that you could connect to the app, because there's a few lights that you can't. It's just a switch. I think having the app really helps you like dial it in or
Yeah.
kind of keep everything organized on that
Mm-hmm.
front. So anything like that, yeah. RGB Slim.
If you're gonna start scaping a tank, is there a certain strategy that you use
Strategy
in terms of like how do you start it? What do you put first?
first. Get the ideas of like what scape I want to go for. Soil for sure. Contrabase even to make like the hill if I'm going for something like that. Root tabs if I'm feeling extra nutrient rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
It's pricey.
Yeah. In some cases,
Soil plus root tabs.
soil plus root tabs
Plus no
equals
seed. What fertilizer in the water column?
equals
Right?
Goodscape.
Amazonia version 1,
yeah.
Shout out.
Yes, seriously.
$300 bag.
Yeah, resale value
Yeah.
is through the roof.
You put tourmaline in it. You put powder and all that.
Red clay clumps.
Don's trying to set you up right here.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing to me?
Nothing.
Spit game on you right now.
I do.
What? Hey yo.
I accept.
So right now we have Fernando working on some hardscapes at the shop that are coming up for LA Pet Fair in the next couple weeks. So if you want to see some of his scapes, come down to the shop or check out LA Pet Fair. And thanks, Fernando, for that info. Now we're going to transition into our next topic. We're going to ask Ricky Lai a few questions. He's vice president of Coast Fish Club. I think you've been vice president for maybe, what, year and a half now?
I think so. Coming up on,
Something like that?
Coming up on year 2, yeah.
So I'm just going to get right into it. When you took the position as vice president, has it been what you anticipated?
Pretty much, more or less. There's always going to be things here and there that are unexpected, maybe, but I'd say responsibility-wise, it falls in line, kind of what I expect. I think Ross gave me a good, what do you call it? Maybe like 6 months lead up to sort of understand the role and talk to Scotty, who was the previous VP.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it wasn't that hard for me to step in.
Where do you see Coast Fish Club going for the rest of this year and kind of leading into next year?
I'd say for this year, it's about, we just wrapped up our Aqua Swap in April, and that was a great event. And upcoming in a couple weeks, we have the LA Pet Fair, which will be next to Nolan's. We'll be neighboring vendors basically at the LA Pet Fair, Building 6, and then that's in July. So following that, we got another outdoor type event in September, the Medaka Fest, and then we're just wrapping up the year for Coast. So I think it's just about maybe getting some more partner stores, maybe tidying up that list a bit. And that's sort of that's going to be the year for Coast.
Since you've been with Coast now for a couple of years, how do you feel? Because you're there at every meeting. I only get to go to every few meetings or so. Um, how do you see the growth of the club going? Like, how is it trending right now?
I think it's trending up. I'd say every meeting, like Ross and some of us in the board, we kind of look out at the crowd. The faces, some are familiar, but every month it's like a rotating group of different faces. We have a pretty decent membership now. Like I think we're above 300 members
Active?
active.
Damn.
Congrats.
And that's always changing because, of course, people are getting inspired and
Mhm.
renewing and whatnot. But just to know that over the last year and a half change or so, we've added over 100 members, right?
Way more than that.
More than that, but even at just with our events, we've done like 5 or 6 events, right? And just seeing how much more people are coming in, um, even at our other events that we've been at with Nolan's, like at Aquashella, for example, right? The kind of community that comes out in Southern California for the aquatic meets. So it's nice to see people kind of learn and discover about us. They don't. There's still a lot of people that don't know that we exist, right? So that's
Yeah.
always an opportunity for us to kind of put our name out there and to get more members.
So for people who haven't been to a Coast meeting, how would you describe the auction that goes on at these meetings for people who have never been to a meeting?
A
What does
little
that
bit,
entail?
a little bit chaotic when you're first, coming to a Coast meeting. You may not really know how it works, but who's a member is assigned a member number and a placard for the auction. We have a live and a silent auction that takes place after the first hour, which is a club speaker. And in the live auction, you're bidding on anything from fish, small, medium, and large fish. Plants, aquatic plants. You have shrimp and miscellaneous items like hardscape, used tanks, etc. So there's always something for everybody, whether it's the live or the silent auction. And you know, we even do stuff like mega auctions every so often too, where we'll have a lot more members come out and try to bring out their stuff for sale. So just different ways for people in the hobby and the community to come out and partake. We of course support our local fish stores, but I think it's a nice thing to have the auctions for the members.
About how many items are on average auctioned off?
Lately, these days, probably somewhere between 200 to 300 is our average meeting of lot items, and probably at the higher end, 400. Yeah.
What's an item, just in your opinion, that you feel surprisingly there's not enough auctioned off? Like, if you could say there's a need for this type of livestock or item, like maybe is there a lot of is there not enough shrimp, plecos?
Yeah, both of those are pretty popular at our club. A lot of bushinos, a lot of plecos will come around. All
Those are
different
popular
types.
to breed. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
And-
gouramis?
Oh man, no,
I
not at
don't
all.
think people are really breeding gouramis.
Yeah, underrated. Not a very common fish.
So these are mostly
Fucking gouramis?
these are gonna be things that people like local breeders are bringing in, are growing. But yeah, what's something that surprisingly that's like you don't see too much?
Popular? That's
Yeah,
popular at the club.
just to inspire if there's a viewer out here that's like, hey, I'm breeding these or growing this, like there's a need for it.
I like that there's a lot of like obscure fish
Uh-huh.
that you can't always easily or readily find at stores. And that's just because at clubs you have breeders, some of which are lifelong breeders,
Hmm.
some of which are conservationists or hobbyists that kind of like oddball fish or something like unique, right? Not your bread and butter. So you get your opportunity to raise and potentially get your hands on something that maybe you were looking for it for some time and you couldn't find it for over a year or two, and then just so happens another breeder in the club
Yeah.
has a colony and has been working that line for
Or
you.
he finally brought that out
Yeah,
and he has
yeah.
some available. I think you actually picked some up. Somebody brought some into the shop. I think the tequila, was it
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
split fin?
The tequila spliffin goodieds.
Yeah.
Zenatoka tequila. think it's called.
Ricky's showing off over here.
Tequila.
Tequila.
That's all
Good
you
Day.
heard is tequila.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd it
All
go?
I heard
It's
was
it's a good
Flipfin.
day. It's a type
had me
of
at
live
Flipfin.
beer from Mexico. It's also a Care species fish.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a rare.
So a customer messaged me and said that he's been working on this for a while, and he finally has a group. And he asked me if I would, want to bring him in or if he could bring him to the shop. And I said, of course, And I like that because he's been trying, because these are fish that are, what would you say, kind of endangered or really,
Yeah,
they're
they're called a Care species, and they're kind of they're basically almost, these types of fish are sort of extinct in the wild or very hard to find in the wild unless conservationists and hobbyists are reintroducing them to their native habitat. And that's kind of the whole idea, is that with all the destruction to our wetlands and our different, ecosystems, with all the work that we do as humans, sometimes we have to go back and sort of help these life forms like the fish that live in these rivers and water streams.
So he had bred some, and he brought a group. I don't know how many, maybe 30 or something like that. So he brought him in. I know you took. How many did you take? You took like
2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I have a group already, but these were the adults.
Oh, okay.
So the
Plus bringing in new genetics too.
I just saw those in Aquarium in Mexico.
yeah.
Oh,
My
did
trip
you?
to Mexico,
Okay.
Yeah.
they had like a
They-
display for them.
Remember? Oh, so they weren't selling them?
No, it was
Fernando
just
recently went to Mexico,
yeah.
so we probably should have asked them some questions about that. But
Should've brought some
another
tequila.
customer who I know breeds took, I think, like 10 of them.
Yeah.
So I know he's planning to, and I told him, hey, if you breed these, bring them back in.
Yeah.
So just getting back to coast, finding some species, and to be honest, looking at this species, this isn't like the most beautiful fish I've ever seen.
It's a beautiful looking little trout.
It's a little tiny fish, and it has a uniqueness. But getting back to what you were saying, just finding these rare, not so common species that hobbyists, people who have been in the fish game for a while, you see all the same fish at every store, but you can go to a coast meeting and you'll find a species of fish that, hey, I've never seen this, and it's kind of desirable, like a challenge. Like, hey, let me try to breed these.
I wanna see those miniature sunfish. Have you seen
I
those?
was literally about to talk about that.
Yeah.
I was right about to bring it up. One of our
If those could
customers
be
that
available way more often.
those are really hard to get, and I know we have a
Love
breeder.
those.
I'm one of them, but also a guy that's also one of the shop customers. His name's Anik. Maybe you guys know him. He's taller, I think Indian, or he has a Middle Eastern background. But basically, he's really cool. He's in the club. He also has some pygmy sunfish, Elosoma gilberti. I have Elosoma everglade, but these are really sweet because kind of like a betta, they have a labyrinth lung. They can be kept in like small nano tanks and non-filtered.
Oh, two-gallon tanks with
Yeah,
no filter, no water
filter,
changes, no
water change, nothing. You just top it
plants.
off.
All algae,
all algae.
All the algae.
That's
they
Ricky's
love it.
specialty.
Yeah.
detritus everywhere.
Yeah, rainbow gravel.
Yeah,
SpongeBob centerpiece.
Totally.
Squidward's house.
But like some of those types of fish are unique in that, so like that's not a tank you would just consider beautiful, obviously, right? Because it's not scaped. It's very just like mucky. It doesn't look like anything. It's swampy-ish. But to know that that's actually how that fish likes it in the wild and lives like that and thrives in it, it's kind of cool. And then to know that you don't really need to have much to have a nice little colony of pygmy sunfish going, and they're really low key. So I think that's a really good underrated fish too in the hobby.
Well, what's the name of that style? I forgot. It's something biotope, right?
The style of tank.
The style that they live in, like that we call it in the fish hobby when we aquascape.
Like biotope with a bunch of like botanicals and stuff, or
Yeah,
Oh, like Blackwater.
yeah.
Blackwater
There's
biotope.
something biotope that that's a style that people also put in competitions.
Mm.
I've seen competitions where it's just biotope stuff.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It's kind of interesting because in those contests, everything has to be like specific to that region, right?
Yeah, yeah, like all the
Really just,
plants
you
or
can't put like
the
manzanita
leaves.
this and that just based on what you like. It has to be like we're doing this based on this specific area, and you have to make it.
adhere to that. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
yeah. I've seen where people do like I think it's like a 40 gallon, but they like put tape over the top and it's just the bottom half, and that's the only part they use. And I don't know why they do that, but I guess they do that for the biotope stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think they do that for the picture.
Yeah, I think
The
it is
entry
actually.
picture. Yeah, because isn't that cheating?
Something with light. maybe?
Probably.
Fusion.
Yeah, probably. Huh? Yeah, because they have to. I don't know. I don't know how you would answer that. Like a tank size, right? You is what you have to enter into the category. But then when you put those black tape, now it looks like a really long shallow tank or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to get a certain dimension.
Yeah.
Certain tanks have different heights,
Oh,
so they're trying to like.
I think we're discovering something we shouldn't.
We're hitting the fourth wall. We're entering a new.
Getting to another nebula.
Another can of worms.
All right, so just getting back to Coast Fish Club. I 100%. If you're in the aquarium hobby, you're interested in fish, you can definitely go check them out. They meet on the first Sunday of every month, and I believe they can go to a meeting or two without being a member.
Yeah, up to 3 meetings you can attend as a guest. You cannot sell as a guest, but you can buy. So basically, you can come and purchase items, and we'll assign you a guest number. But after the first 3 meetings or so, we'll ask that you get your annual membership, join the club. It comes with a lot of benefits. Not only can you buy and sell at our auctions, but you have opportunities to partake in community events like the one upcoming, like LA Pet Fair.
Nice.
We'll be doing fun stuff there too.
Take advantage of the free trial.
Yeah, you get discounts at what I think maybe like 15 plus stores.
I think we're at like almost 20, maybe 18-ish right now.
Okay, so around 18 local fish stores have a percentage discount if you show your Coast membership card. So definitely, if you're already buying fish and plants locally, becoming a Coast member will definitely pay off for sure. But every fish store has their own restrictions on that. So definitely check that out on the Instagram for Coast.
I gotta sign up. Maybe this year.
Yeah, or just keep using the free trial. Just keep signing up under a different name, maybe.
Yeah, all the information you can find on our website. We also have our trifold pamphlets. You'll find that at our events, like at the Pet Fair and upcoming events as well. So
At a lot of local fish stores will have them there too.
yeah, our partners will have this. We'll have them as well, like Nolan's, and obviously, in regards to the retail program, Nolan's is giving 15% off compared to all the other stores, which is 10% because Nolan's was the first to help us get that kickstarted and going. So thank you, Nolan,
Of course.
helping to kind of spurn that program with us and really get it out there. So I think a lot of the newer members, they get really interested in that because for them it's like a no-brainer. It's like I'm already spending this money. Why not, go to the store that I already enjoy and then also be able to go to the club and grab
Support the
some
club
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like supporting the whole ecosystem.
Win, 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 win. Wins
Yeah.
all around.
So you said that was, is it at Coast Fish Club on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram tag at Coast Fish Club. We also are on our website, coastfishclub.com. You can find us at Facebook as well, Facebook group Coast Fish Club.
Awesome. So, all right, thank you, Ricky. So now we're going to get into our last and final subject here is the LA Pet Fair. That's coming up July 11th and 12th. It is right now, while we're doing this podcast, it's a couple weeks away. So we're getting very close. This is one of the biggest, I believe, pet events in the whole United States. I believe they say there's like 50,000 people are going to come through to this event. They have a succulent section, reptile section, bird, and then aquatic section. And we will be there. We're going to have a big table or booth there right next to the Coast booth. So, Ricky, what do you guys have planned for LA Pet Fair to let our viewers know what to expect?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that the LA Pet Fair has been going on since 2007. This is actually their 55th event.
You guys never been?
It's my first time.
My first time.
Nice.
So
I-
my first time as a guest and as a vendor, so it'll
Same.
be new for
Nice.
me. I'm excited for that. But with regard to the where we're at, Building 6, the Aquarium Super Show, like Nolan said, there's 4 different shows. There's the Bird Show, there's the Reptile Super Show, and Building 4, which we are familiar with. If you guys went out last year and visited us at Aquashella, that was the main building. In Pomona Fairplex was number 4. But we're gonna be next door. The next building over is a little bit smaller. Is Building 6, and then the Bird Show is in Building 7, right? And then outside is the Succulent and Garden Show. So there's something for everybody. Bring the family. We are going to be doing something kind of fun this year, attempting to establish a little scavenger hunt. So the idea with the scavenger hunt, we have, you know, right here we have about 8 different vendors or brands that we work with. And if you come to the LA Pet Fair on either Saturday or Sunday and you partake in the scavenger hunt, get stickers from each of these vendors or whatever the item is that they are promoting at their booth. Bring it back to Coast, and you will be able to receive a free raffle ticket while supplies last, and as a swag bag with items in it from our brand sponsors. So hopefully we'll have something like 50 to 100 bags per day. We hope people will come and partake and enjoy and really just talk to the different vendors that we work with and brands and hang out with us. And that's really what it's about.
Very cool idea.
Nice. I like that a lot.
So your booth is going to be made up. Who do you have? You have different vendors in your booth.
Yeah, we're doing a showcase similar to what we've done before. At the Aquashella show in Pomona last year, we had I think 4 or 5 different breeders or sellers at our club. People like Fish Araya, Big D or Big Devious Fish. We had Daniel Madakafine. We had Feste Factory. So we had a few different people with us last year. I might be missing 1 or 2. And then this year we're adding a couple more people on. So a lot of the same names, as well as people like Corey Adorable Shop, which is Amanda, Skipper Scotty. He's doing a lot of the cool orange eye demon shrimps, right? The blues, the reds, the greens. So that's really cool. Those are the newest Neo lines coming out of Germany. And we have Eddie's Fin Farm. He's going to be new with us too, with the koi and the goldfish. So, and we also have one of our store friends that was also with us at Medaka Fest last year at the store, which is Mr. Keith, the balloon man. So he'll be doing like aquatic balloon animals and basically whatever it is that you ask him to do, he can probably do it, right? So that'd be kind of fun.
The booth's going to be a lot bigger, so there'll be a lot more room
10
for
by
livestock.
30. Yeah.
I think that was one thing I heard that's lacking is just livestock, and that's one thing that I think everyone vending at Coast's booth is going to be rolling deep with livestock. So if you're looking for livestock, that's definitely one place you want to check out.
Yeah. Come by and visit, Nolan's side and also the Coast side. We both have next to each other a 10 by 30 space. And
Remember what Aquashella was? What size that was?
10 by 20. Yeah.
Okay.
10 by 20. So
10 by
we're
20,
a little.
okay.
We actually have more space at the
Yeah.
LA Pet Fair. So we'll be trying to utilize as much of that as possible. And while there's also coral and saltwater vendors too, from my understanding. But it looks to me like the freshwater side is coming out and really, making a splash, so to speak. So I think we're going to be doing pretty good for ourselves in the freshwater hobby.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was pretty sad when I went. Majority was saltwater.
Wait, you went last year?
You went with David now?
Yeah, with David, like last year or 2 years before.
To this show,
Yeah.
LA Pet Fair.
Yeah, and I blew all my money on plants.
Yeah.
Did you check out the
A
other
billion?
Huh?
A billion?
something
Billion,
like
dude,
that?
and they all died.
Did you find any 2011 brownie?
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, they all died, dude. All, these are pings. You guys heard of pings?
Nope.
No.
Pings,
Would you call me?
yes, linguiculas. They're
What?
they're carnivorous plants.
Oh.
and they look like they're flowers. Well, they're not flowers. They're carnivorous plants,
They're
but
pings.
on their leaves they have like this sticky thing, just like a sundew. And then gnats land on it and they get stuck and then digest it. So it looks like a flower. Um, and they're some of them are native from Mexico. You can grow them on lava rock, and you could create a really nice like display of moss with lava rock poking out, and then putting the pings on the moss or the lava rock.
Riveting.
Riveting.
That's amazing.
That's a fun word. Pings? Pings?
Yeah.
P-I-N-G-S?
Yes. Yeah.
So in
Pings.
what section was this one in?
The
have-
succulent section. They're outside.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
succulent section,
Can I get
Latency.
3 of your finest pings?
High latency.
and they're expensive because each
Really?
one was $25, and it's like
Wow.
it's like small like that. But there's different varieties.
Was that in the what section was that?
Succulent.
Succulents.
Succulent? Oh.
So
Did you check out the bird and the reptile?
I
Yeah.
checked out everything. Reptile was amazing. Birds was interesting because
Yeah, how many different types of birds can there be?
there was a lot. They have those green
Really?
parrots. Have you guys seen green parrots?
Oh,
All the
yeah.
time out in the streets.
Yeah,
In the streets.
No, but-
Santa Ana.
but not those kind. There's other ones that are
talk to you?
smaller.
The ones that talk to you?
I forgot what they're called, but like they look like mangoes.
Mangoes?
Everybody sells those, and there's some nicer ones too. But I definitely saw like birds flying in the hangar.
They got loose.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Pigeons.
And then someone was
Do they
trying
sell
to.
pigeons, you think?
Pigeon.
Put the,
Have you guys seen the?
Orale.
There's a swap meet, the Chino swap meet. That one sells pigeons.
can do a pigeon noise?
No,
How was
thought
the
about it.
aquatic
No,
section?
I don't. I
How was the
won't.
aquatic section?
Like I said, it was mostly salt. It was a little sad. I wanted to see more freshwater stuff, and
I got you.
and the freshwater section was it's pretty
Me
small. I would
specifically, I
say.
got you.
And
It's just you carrying a bag of fish.
Carrying the group.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think this year, from what I hear, it's going to be a lot better and bigger and more vendors for the aquatic section. So this year, I don't think
We
people
gotta
will be
show out.
disappointed.
I think it's gonna be somewhat similar to Aquashella, no? Where it's kind of like almost half. I felt like.
I don't know.
I think it's. I've seen some elements of the map, and I would say
He's got inside info.
it's
inside-
it feels like it's
insider
more
knowledge?
dominant by freshwater.
Really?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, go fresh.
well, hopefully,
Wow.
hopefully,
Well, like the thing is that like, the saltwater hobby, the coral guys, that they have so many different shows, right? Like that come around, so it's not like this is the only one for them. They have a lot of options. So
Yeah.
they got Reef Palooza, they got Coral Show, they got a lot of different things going on.
I just
Mhm.
hope they bring out more livestock, like Nolan said, because
Got you.
there was well, what I mean, like other vendors, and
Yeah, I got you.
everybody, as a whole, I felt like I saw more dry goods.
What do you wish you could have seen that you did not see?
in at the
Yeah,
Alley
the
Pepper?
livestock. Yeah.
Livestock, more South American fish.
Like
Do you even
like
keep
dwarfs,
South American?
like
Huh?
dwarf cichlids.
Do you even keep
Yeah, like
South American?
dwarf
Like
cichlids.
corridors? We got corridors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
corridors.
corridors,
Angels.
Angels?
Like the sun,
Pygmy.
pygmies. Sunfish.
Those are actually not from South America. Those
Oh,
are
they're
native
not?
to the
Yeah, I
United
don't know
States.
if you knew that.
Oh no, I
Put
didn't.
you on game. Put you on game.
Dang.
Fact check.
When I saw them, they were like
Live.
in rivers. I'm like, we don't have that. and like and there's different species of betta fish, like the rare ones, not just the
There's gonna be a lot of those.
yeah.
Shrimp. Cool shrimp.
Yeah. Just more stuff we don't see
I
often.
want to see a bunch of plants, just like rare plants, like aquatic plants. That's what I would want to see.
An Aquarius purple.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Anacris, yellow,
Bacopa.
purple bacopa. Nah, I don't want to see that there.
Kabamba.
I'd rather not see that there.
Kabamba. Wait, we have some.
Yeah, Kabamba's kind of easy to get now, right?
Yeah,
We've been getting the cool ones, red and purple.
yeah. With our new plant shipments.
I'm
fish
trying to see some
shipments.
guppy grass.
Look, check out that last YouTube video.
Got you.
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, you
If wanna
got
see
me
the
with everything,
Kabamba,
dude.
check out the last video. So we will be there at the pet fair as well. We're still kind of deciding what our shop will be bringing, but we're gonna have a pretty big booth right next to Coast. So we'll definitely be more spread out and have room for a lot of stuff. It's going to be a big undertaking as there's only going to be 3 of us setting up this booth. So Fernando,
Each person has to set up 10 by 10 by themselves.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
we're going to be more organized than Aquashella. Aquashella was a big learning experience for us. So I'm excited for it. Definitely, if you have not planned to go, I would make an arrangement to either go Saturday or Sunday. You won't regret it. There's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of cool items, different halls to go through to check out. Go check out the reptiles. Go check out the succulents. Go, even if you don't like birds, go check out the birds. I'm sure it'll be pretty fun. Take kids, take your family. Go have a good time. We'll be there. All 4 of us, I believe, will all be there. Fernando, myself,
I'll be there.
we'll be there actually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're not going to be leaving the facility for I think like 2.5 days. We're going to be on there, so hopefully we'll make it through.
pretty much
So,
gonna set up camp in the little.
yeah, if you want to bring us energy drink or something, feel free to bring us something, and we might be dragging on Sunday.
Firewood,
but,
maybe.
yeah, it's going to be a great time. So we actually,
A tent, some
I don't want to
cots.
give it away, but I guess I can. But I wanted to kind of keep it secret. But we, mostly Fernando, but we will be having some special curated hardscape nano tanks that we are preparing. We're hoping to take 20 handcrafted hardscape tanks by Fernando using different materials,
Handcrafted.
using the contraband setup where we'll have them available where you can just take the whole scape tank home with you, add a filter, add water, cycle it, and you can put shrimp and nanofish in there. They're all going to be unique. Our goal is to take about 20 of them. So we'll see how many we actually take. But they're all going to be unique, looking beautiful. We'll probably be posting some on our Instagram story. So we're starting to work on those already.
Was it made with love?
Some of them.
Some of them are actually selling already before we.
We sold one already.
Yeah. So
I've been posting them on my
Yeah.
Instagram.
Made in the USA?
Some might say that.
Hecho in Santa Ana.
Outsourced, imported.
Outsourced.
all right, everybody. Any last words?
Oh yeah. The LA Pet Fair. There's gonna be crickets. There's gonna be dart
Woo!
frogs. There's gonna be tadpoles.
Crickets. Bugs.
Lizards. All types of newts.
Snakes.
Newts.
Isopods.
Isopods. Seriously.
Springtails.
There's gonna be springtails, cactus, there's succulents,
Frogs.
bonsai trees, dart frogs. Yeah, and other types of frogs too.
And leaf.
So
Snakes,
Adon's been
snakes.
working for the pet fair for about 5 years.
Yeah, my resume is like, I
He
got
knows
20.
all the items.
Yeah,
Eclectic.
Snakes.
So I'd say buy your tickets early. Definitely want to get in there.
parakeets,
Yeah, just keep going.
We can go on
Pings.
and on.
pings,
Centipedes. Millipedes.
Pings.
There'll also be
Heavy on pings.
freshwater fish.
freshwater, saltwater,
Freshwater isopods.
neutral water,
Neutrals?
black water,
Ac-
Dasani water,
Acidic water.
Kirkland water.
Sparkling water.
All right, we're hitting that 2 a.m. mark, so some of us are going delirious here. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in, supporting our channel. If you definitely liked what you've seen, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified. Want to thank Ricky for taking the time to be out here. Want to thank Fernando for being out here, and Adon doing all this setup. So stay tuned for what we have coming on, and appreciate everybody.
Clownfish, blue macaws,
Have a good night, everybody.
turtles,
Right.
Thank you.
parakeets,
Bye bye. Good night.
Already.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
humans.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.